Hey, we should be good again now. I don't know, because my internet just all of a sudden just gave up on life again. It keeps doing that. I don't know why. It just drops connection like immediately. And it's funny because I can do like an internet test and it'll just be like, you have really fast internet. And it's like, bro, do I though? Because it just keeps giving up. I don't think it's the speed. I think it's that it keeps losing connection. That's the problem. It drops connection like crazy. For no reason. And you'll just be like minding your own business and all of a sudden it's like, oh no, it's gone. Alright, hopefully that's enough. Actually, you know what? We can take a few here in our inventory. Like last night, I was trying to play Phasmophobia, and literally the internet was just crashing like every 1 minute. It was really annoying. I hope it doesn't do that again. I don't know what's causing it. I'm literally doing like nothing different streaming-wise than I used to, besides streaming on a different platform. Which didn't used to be a problem, because I was on my laptop, right? It's weird. I don't like it. What am I doing? I was gonna go to the creeper farm, wasn't I? I'm gonna turn off clouds. It's driving me nuts. I hate clouds in Minecraft. I really do. They're so annoying looking. Especially because they clip. I feel like clouds should be rendered above where you can build so that they don't clip the buildings. Like, I know they made the height limit higher, but like still, it's really annoying, I think. Like, why can't they be like up there somewhere, you know? Or have the option to put whatever height you want them to be at, you know? Oh, man. The worst part about stream crashing is that I have to upload in 2 parts or download a video and edit them together, which is really annoying also. If it drops again, I'm probably just not going to continue streaming. The internet is getting upgraded this week coming, so hopefully that changes it. 2 creepers and not 1 gunpowder, really. I just want like 40. Is everything all good? I'm gonna tab out and just see for a second while this is doing its thing. $5,100 KBs per second. And the rest of the computer is fine, so it's not the computer, it's the Wi-Fi. You can literally watch it just spike like crazy. It's nuts. I hate it. You know what, this should be fine, honestly. We don't need a lot, we just need to be able to get back and forth. We still have duration ones in case we get stuck or anything. And we go. Best part about this now is I can see it and I can just glide while I'm waiting. If the internet doesn't get more stable, I'm going to have to contact the ISP, I think, soon, because it's pretty bad. See, I don't live in a major city either, so, like, that doesn't help at all. Because they, like, run fiber op lines out here, but they don't run good ones. I think they just run it to the street, and then after that it's not fiber op, which kind of defeats the purpose, eh? Oh my. The stress is real. Okay, so that whole line is done. We'll do the next row now. We'll just do it in rows. Which one? We've already started over here, so let's do over here first. And then we'll do the opposite direction. Alright, I need to I was like, please tell me I have more skulk than that. Not be a good thing if we didn't. I don't know if I need any of that. We still have a lot of skulk too, yeah. Like, it's weird too, because like the stream will be like super high quality, right? I won't have like, you know, too much like bitrate problems or anything. And then, like I said, it just all of a sudden, the whole stream will just like be like, nah, don't think so. And I'm just like, excuse me? It's only been this week. Last night was the worst because as soon as I tried to play a game with someone else, the whole thing was like, no. It just gave up existing at that point. Okay. Bro. Dude, why am I so bad on PC? I gotta get used to using a keyboard and mouse again. Sadly, you'd think that I wouldn't be that bad at it, but it's been a while. Okay. This way. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we are getting there. I should have slept too, because now we're going to have to deal with phantoms at some point, which is really annoying. Bright side is we're underwater for the most part. Now, do I have this done? I do, okay. So we'll just do that. I don't know why I don't shift click. What is wrong with me? I know I can do that. I'm aware. I'm well aware. My brain just doesn't connect. My brain's worse than my internet sometimes. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. I am liking this so far, though. I think it looks pretty good. Hopefully it works. Probably not, knowing my luck, but, you know. What do you do? Yeah, let's... We'll do this one, and then we'll do that one, then that one. Sounds like a plan. If the stream crashes again, I'm not going to go live again. I'm probably just going to play a video instead. Just record a video. I've been doing that lately too, and that has been quite the amount of helpful. Why is there got to be so much kelp? Kelp me. Oh my god, you're going to start with me now too? Bro, it ain't worth it. It's not, you see? Not worth it. Told ya. They don't listen. Did I just... Why did it skip one? So annoying. I hate having to look down at my phone every 5 minutes because I'm scared the internet's gonna give out. What's up? How goes it, Riss? Welcome back. If my internet goes out, I'm just letting you know, my stream crashed like 4 times last night. And it crashed once already tonight, so... Just letting you know. If the stream goes away, you know what happened. Oops. I'm streaming from new PC now. Pog. I know. This is still Bedrock, but I do play Java too now, occasionally. Which is nice. It's so weird going back between the 2 versions, though. So not used to it. I don't want your flesh. Get out of here. There we go. Okay. How you doing? Also, I see I have a green sword now. Stare. Like, in real life? Oh, the fucking... I get it. I'm an idiot. Dumb Conker. Yes, you do. Well, usually if Luna isn't here, you're here sometimes, so... I was like, I might as well give it to the 2 people that are, like, you know, here the most. Because the other person that I had as a mod is, like, literally never here. So, there was no point in him having it. And obviously, you and Luna are, like, the only 2 people I probably trust with that at the moment. Happened probably a couple weeks ago. Probably once I got my computer, because I was working on... everything stream-wise and upgrading things and whatnot. Like, it's a new camera, too, right? New computer, new camera. Yeah. I can do Phasmophobia now. That's what I was doing last night. And, I'm on observation duty. I'm probably gonna do sometime this week, too. Because I love that game. Or those games. Yeah. I can play Minecraft in RTX now. It's nice. It's so weird. I can show you if you want to. I gotta go back to the, gotta go back to the old house in a second anyways. Now, do I have this finished on the inside? Probably not. Okay, that's good. See, there's so many things that I'm missing here. I was gonna say, we should be good from here, though. Okay. I need to go back and get some glass real quick anyways, so that's the plan. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Dolphin, I know you're only trying to help, but you're being very annoying. I also need to go home and sleep because I have not slept in multiple days, and tonight, I think, is Phantom time. Okay. The nice render distance. Such a game changer. I like playing with shaders, too, but I think the RTX, in a certain way, looks better. Lighting-wise, obviously. But shaders, I think, are more consistent. Yeah, I noticed. It's all good. It's okay to take breaks, you know? You don't have to do this shit all the time if something happens or something's going on, you know. Makes sense. It's perfectly fine. I mean, obviously, it's like super different when you have like a huge ass audience, but where we're only like small streamers, is, you know. Lost both controllers. Both. Oh my. I have a bunch of different ones, but the one I like is just the vanilla one. I think it is the nicest. Hopefully it works first time, because last time... Actually, you know what? Before I do this, I should turn off my actual world textures, because sometimes they clash. It only really works with regular textures, I suppose. I mean, it does work with other stuff, but, like, not well. Activate, and activate. Gotta have that glass one. That's the best part. Oh, man. Yeah, Luna's pretty busy now. Luna's not here very often either. She'd be working 2 jobs. Brutal. She's gonna be here on Wednesday and Thursday though, probably. If you're around. I'll be doing Phasmophobia on Wednesday or Thursday too, so check that out. Oh yeah. Obviously, it takes a frame rate dip, but, you know, what do you do? Right? Me too. Looks so cool though, right? I know. It's nuts. It's really good. I've been just doing like the filter thing where like if I finish a build I can just turn this on and look at it and take screenshots and whatnot and then turn it off after. The clear glass thing is sick though. I love that. There's nothing I love more than glass that doesn't have borders. I hate that so much. The museum looks insane where it's made of glass. Tanks the computer's frame rate. Can't handle that. It's too much. Too much ray tracing. And the roller coasters. Even underwater looks cool. But yeah, it's pretty nuts. It looks pretty cool. I love it. Like the lighting is cool too, like when you have like different colored blocks and stuff and it actually does the color, you know? Oh, now it's raining. Great. Hang on, I get out and go back. This PC, like, it definitely, it doesn't like it. It's a good PC, but it's not, like, the best of the best. It's like, you know, I had the money to buy it, and I was like, well, I'll try and get something that's, like, not average, but not, you know, the best thing, like, somewhere in between that. So, like, most of the parts in it are, like, rated 3rd overall or something like that, so it's still, it's pretty pog. I like it. I'm happy with it so far. Knock on wood. Actually, you know what? For a second. I can probably... full screen me. What up? Yeah. It's just, there's a little Kirby in it. It's nice, though. It's got, like, RGB fans on the front. You probably can't see very well, but, you know. I didn't get a whole lot of RGB because I'm not a huge fan of having, like, it look that crazy insane. But, yeah. It's not bad. I got a, there's a local business here that does it, that builds them for you, so I got a local business to do it. It's someone that was actually a friend of mine, so. Just kind of told them what I wanted to use it for in general, and they worked around that, basically. So what did I say I was here for? Glass. I don't think I have any. I might have to go get sand. Do I have sand? I got some. Let's cook it all. Yeah, I'm happy with it, though. It's funny because I bought that little tiny Kirby like the day before at like a video game shop for like $5 and then got my computer the next day and I was like, man, like he'd look really cute just sleeping in the computer like so that's what I did. Do I really not have these filled up with really? God, I'm so dumb sometimes. Blow my own mind. Which one was the one? Is this one, right? Yeah. God, I hate having to share this out like this, but like, kind of gotta, don't I? And yeah, I'm not really doing any like full playthroughs of games at the moment. I'm kind of just playing other stuff that normally I was not able to play. I mean, it's better than my laptop. My laptop was absolutely not handling anything, so I'm glad to finally have the ability and monetary availability to get a computer. Because the last time I bought a desktop computer before this was like 2000, probably 13 or 14 or something, which is a long time. It's got a GeForce 3060 Ti video card, and it's a Ryzen 7 7800 processor. So yeah, it's not like the newest stuff ever, but it's like, you know, somewhere that I could like actually afford to do it. Because I had the money to buy it, and I didn't want to spend all my money on one thing, so I kind of tried to budget it a little bit. Yeah. No, it's not too bad. It's funny because there's like 3090 Ryzen chips too that are supposed to be better, but they're not really faster, surprisingly, in most areas. Which is weird. You wouldn't think that's how that worked, but it stays super cool. I haven't had a problem with it like at all heat-wise, thankfully. That's always a nightmare when that happens. Okay, that should be enough for now. We'll let that cook while we're doing our thing. I'll need to sleep too. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for. I'm afraid my stream's going to crash again, man. It's so annoying. I got a brand new computer and now my internet stopped working. Now my internet turned to Australian internet. No, it's actually been terrible lately. Like, I need to call my internet service provider and get that figured out. The Terraria game is very dead now. Yeah, we can start a new one sometime. If you ever want to play games, like even if it's off stream, obviously, just let me know. I'm down. I'm literally not doing anything usually, so it's all good. I'm just gonna litter over in this corner. Classic me. I don't think you missed any builds, really. I just made paths around places, and I upgraded the house a little bit and changed some stuff around. It's pretty much it, though. Especially the upstairs. Adding the extra floors and stuff. I think it looks a little bit nicer now. Still working on the Ancient City build, trying to disarm. Well, I got it disarmed, but rebuild it and make it look new. Fucking hard, man. Bro, wait, did I already sleep when I got here? I don't even know if I did. I might not have. I might as well just go over there and get more glass while I'm waiting, I guess, because we're only like midday right yet. I'm so jealous of everybody in the United States that gets to go see Lovejoy. I think they have like one show in Canada and it's like Toronto, and I'm like, ugh. Gross. They're gonna be huge by the end of the year, guaranteed. They already had an interview in Rolling Stone magazine and all that stuff. I'm like, man, what the... It's nuts. They blew up, like, instantly that their new EP came out. Pretty much. I'd say they'll eventually come there. The bigger they get, the more chances, the more chance that they'll actually be able to go there. You know what I mean? Because obviously, then if they have management and they have, you know, a record label eventually, if they get signed to something, you know, they'll have the ability to go wherever the fuck they want. The only problem with that is that the shows will probably be more expensive than they are right now. That's why I'd like to see them now before they get huge, because it's going to be like more of a, what's the word, like a more intimate show where it's, you know, less people. Because once they start doing like huge venues and stuff, it's going to be crazy. I mean, they're already doing festivals and shit, so, you know. Ow. This is looking pretty good, though. We're doing good. Oh, this is such a tedious process. It's because this used to work because it was only 8 chunks and I was playing it on a realm. And now that I'm gone back to playing it, like, solo, it's 45 chunks render distance. So, like, they're spawning outside the area that I need them to. So now I have to do this bullshit. Speaking of music, I don't think I told you I have to re-release everything. Why? I think we're good, actually. Here, are we? Are we really, though? Yes. Okay, we are. Definitely. Okay. Not there, though. Did I break that, or was that like that? That could have broke this entire farm, as stupid as that sounds. The distributor I was going through is now demanding a bunch of money that I can't afford by the 14th of June, or they're removing everything. What distributor is it? Or do you not want to say on here? Is it DistroKid? If it's DistroKid, I understand, because that's why I stopped using DistroKid. United Masters? I think the one I use is called CD Baby. It's a stupid name, but I'll send you a link. That's what we use for our releases. I'm pretty sure, unless Mike changed it. There's lots of options out there. You have plenty of options for where release for money wise. Do you have any of your music on like Bandcamp? Do you know what Bandcamp is? You don't know how to use Bandcamp? It's weird, yeah. It is a good website though, because there's like certain days where you'll get 100% of sales. So then you can just like push your music like crazy on that day. Honestly, a lot of the band money either comes from Bandcamp or t-shirts. So like that's why I always suggest people do that if they have a chance, right? Yeah. It's totally worth it. I'll send you a link to the distributor stuff too. For sure. Yeah, I think a lot of bands use DistroKid. I'm pretty sure even Lovejoy uses DistroKid, but I'm not a huge fan of them. I had a bad experience with them where I had removed my music from distribution, which was my old band, and I wanted to remove it, and then like obviously wasn't gonna pay for it. But then even though it was already removed, I got charged for like another whole year, and it wasn't being distributed for that year. Like it wasn't the previous year, it was for the next year. And they had charged me for it, and then after that I never went with them again. Yeah, because you can't claim it unless there's a certain amount, I guess, right? We barely ever, like, in all honesty, with all the plays that we get, like, we got one song on Spotify that's 15,000 plays or whatever, and we get lots of plays elsewhere, too, but, like, we barely make, like, I wouldn't even consider it making any money off of the music itself. It's everywhere else. The only stuff we've ever really withdrawn a large sum of money from would be probably the t-shirt stuff, because I mean, like, obviously, we're making way more profit off of that. Like, Spotify, you get, like, no money, so it's more for exposure than it is to make money, realistically. It's unfortunate, because I think artists should be making way more money on there. Yeah, $50, yeah. That sounds about right. That's unfortunate, man. It sucks, because the amount of effort it takes, I feel like people that don't write music don't understand how much effort it takes to write music, you know? Like, it's not just sit down and write a song and then, like, record it in one take. There's, like, different takes, and you're trying to get something perfectly right, and then you don't get it right, so you gotta redo it, like, 18 times. And it's really not as simple as people think it is. And then there's double tracking if you're doing that. Like, I mean, all my vocal tracks are double tracked, sometimes triple tracked, just for thickening it up. But that's also a stylistic thing for me, because one of my favorite singers used to do that on every song. We're currently working on another little EP thing now, and then we have another EP in the bag ready to go after that too. So we're going to release them like half a year apart probably. And also I'm working on solo stuff. Well, my bass player is helping me record and play instruments. He's going to do the drums and bass, and I'm doing the guitar and vocals. But it's going to be not the same thing as Jaded Truth. It's going to be more of like an indie rock thing than it is like grunge. Just to cleanse the palate, as it were. It's worse as a one-man project being unable to sing, but having the lyrics right there. I mean, realistically nowadays, nobody really needs to be able to sing anymore. I mean, who doesn't use auto-tune anymore? I mean, I don't, but personally, but I mean, like, a lot of people do. I don't see anything wrong with using it as long as it's in, you know, moderation. I hate the auto-tune as an effect sound, or when people use it and aren't honest about it, you know? Like, if you're using it and you're trying to hide it, like, on a constant basis that you don't use auto-tune, I feel like that's kind of not consumer friendly to me. I don't know. Maybe it's a bad take, but it's not that hard. You can get programs, but then again, you probably gotta pay for that too, I suppose, right? So, so much for that idea. Eh? I've never used it either. I mean, I've used pitch correction, not in this band ever, but my last band we went with an actual recording studio instead of doing it ourselves, and he pitch corrected my voice, and I was not into that at all. Like, I did not want to do that. He did it basically without telling me, and I was pissed. I don't like it. I like being authentic. I don't like having, you know, stuff like that, because I feel like it's still good, and it's good like in moderation, but like certain things with it, it's just like, I don't know. Some people overuse it, you know? Like, every note doesn't need to be perfect in a song. Like, I'm sorry. Go back and listen to anything from, like, the 60s, 70s, and shit like that. That are, like, classic music that everybody still listens to this day, like, 50 years later. Nobody was using autotune. They never even had high-quality, like, mic stuff. They would just mic a room half the time for the band and just let them go, you know? It's like, some of the greatest singers never ever used autotune, like, whatsoever. So, like, I don't know. For me, morally, I would never use it. But I understand why people would use it, you know? It just bothers me that, like, literally everybody uses it. I think what bothers me the most is, like, people that are clearly extremely talented. I'm trying to think of an example. Like, Billie Eilish. She has an amazing voice, but, like, her albums are auto-tuned. And that always bothered me, because, like, she can play live. You can watch her live, and she's amazing. Like, she sounds perfect. So I'm like, what did they have to, like, what was the point? Like, it literally just sounds perfect anyways. You know, like, I don't get it. I don't know what you sound like, so I can't comment on it. I think a lot of people that think they're not very good at singing are actually pretty good at singing, and they just don't have the confidence. Either that or, you know, obviously practice is huge too, you know? Sound like a dying goose. I highly doubt that, but okay. I'll take your word for it. I'm sure you're fine. So, like, have you been trying to get people to collaborate with that, like, if that's the case, have you tried collaborating with people that, like, can sing your lyrics for you? Problem with that is then you got so much screwing around with rights and shit, too. I understand that. It's very annoying. It's partly why I did a solo album thing for a little while here now that I'm doing, because I don't really have to screw around with other people telling me how to write things, or it's gonna be a more me album, you know? Like, Jaded Truth is me and Aaron and Mike. I wanted to do an album that was just me, because there's a lot of songs I'm writing that wouldn't work in Jaded Truth because it's just how they are, I don't think. So my plan was to just do a solo thing, and then I can just distance that from, you know? Too scared to try. I mean, gotta try eventually. I mean, I didn't sing, like, forever. Like, I was way too afraid to sing in front of people. I'd sing in the car, you know, sing along to whatever, the shower, you know, like, just along to whatever I was listening to. But, I mean, you gotta find someone that you're comfortable singing in front of. And generally, if that person you consider to be an honest person that will always tell you the truth, and you sing in front of them, and they tell you sound like shit, then you probably sound like shit. But, you know, if they tell you you're good, or, you know, you're decent, or whatever, like, you know? Like, one of my best friends is the person that I sang in front of first, before anything. But you must have somebody you trust, though, right? God, this is such a tedious process. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. Reaching out to people is scary, yeah. I agree. There's a reason I don't usually wear glasses on stage when we play music, because I'm too afraid. Remember, too, and it's a hard thing to come to grips with, that no matter what you do, there's still going to be people that don't like what you're doing, right? That's just, like, an inevitable fact. Like, there's no way, you're not going to please everybody, you know? Like, we have shows, like, we do live shows all the time, and we'll still get people that are like, oh, man, that was terrible, or you're too loud, or you shouldn't be doing this, oh, I don't know why you do that screaming thing, it's so blah, 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 blah. And it's like, you know, I don't take any of that to heart. I know people that definitely do. They take criticism way too hard, and it's like, you just can't, because it'll control you way too much. I mean, like, vocal cords have limited access? What do you mean? Like, you sing quietly? I know what you mean. That's hard on your throat when you do that, too. Hard on your vocal cords. I mean, don't quote me on that. I'm not a vocal coach, but... And I've never been to a vocal coach. Don't personally think it helps. Not me, anyway. You know what's funny? I tried to do choir when I was in school. They had what's called select choir and non-select choir. And select choir was like, oh, people that could sing were there. And then non-select choir was kind of like, I don't want to say people that are bad singers, but people that maybe can sing a little bit but aren't amazing. And I remember I tried out for select choir 3 years of school. I don't know what grade it was. And I never, ever got picked for select choir. And my music teacher in high school said that my voice was terrible and that I would never, ever sing, like, in front of a live audience or anything like that. And that I pronounced my S's too much. Which I do pronounce my S's quite a bit. But I don't understand what that has to do with my singing. Thanks, Sloan. Not joking. No. Had to make up a name. But yeah, I never ever got fucking picked for anything like that. So for years and years, I used to just sing by myself. And not, you know, think that I was good at all. And, I mean, I still don't think I'm an amazing singer. I can do things. But, you know, there's limits to everything. They lied to you? I doubt it. Then again, maybe whatever teacher or whatever it was, maybe they weren't an asshole like my teacher. My teacher was an absolute. The teacher that I had for music, it's funny because I never ever had a good experience in school with anything art related teacher wise. My art teacher used to say I was terrible at art and that drawing cartoon characters was stupid and that I should just be drawing realistic things because I'm a grown-up and when you become an adult, drawing cartoons is childish. And I was like, well, like, who draws cartoons for TV? Fucking adults, lady. Like, what? What is that logic? You can't draw cartoons. I'm like, who draws Family Guy? Like, You know? Like, really. Thanks, I appreciate that. I'm just trying to explain to you that, like, you know, no matter what you do or how good you are or how good some people think you are, there's always going to be people that don't think you're good at all. You know? It sucks. But it's just part of it, really. Like I said, we have people come up to us at shows or even like reviews we get of our albums. They're like, oh, he's trying too hard to do this. He's trying too hard to do this. And it's like, bro, like, I'm not trying hard to do anything. Some people get these weird things. Like, they're like, oh, he's trying to sound like Kurt Cobain, or he's trying to sound like this. And I'm like, I'm literally not. I'm literally just singing in my voice. If I'm doing a cover, like a Nirvana cover, sure, I'll give you that. I'd like, obviously, I'm gonna try to make it sound like the actual song. But like with my music, no. I never ever understood when people say that, and it happens so much. Bothers me. Not necessarily bothers me in a way that like upsets me or anything like that. It's just like I don't get it. Like I just want to understand where people are hearing that. Like, how are you getting that, you know? I think that's a good place to start, because you probably, if you're singing by yourself, you're probably singing other people's songs more than your own. I mean, that's how I was. I think the first thing I ever started singing was probably like Metallica or something, which is a band that I'm not particularly fond of anymore, but, you know, that's where I started. And, yeah. I don't know. Covers are easier because it's really easy to memorize other people's songs. I have so much trouble memorizing my own lyrics. It's stupid. But yeah, that'd be a good place to start. I agree with you. I got a feeling this isn't gonna work. Why? I just want Prismarine. Why is it scuffed? Might have to just turn down the render distance every time I come here or something like that, maybe. I don't know if that'll even work, though. That's the problem. Okay, so this is actually good, I guess. Yeah, that's what I mean. Just, you know, just practice with something and then just mess around with audio and figure out. I mean, if you don't like how something sounds, like add some echo, you know. Double tracking can be, I mean, personally for me, I love it. A lot of people swear against it. They won't do it because they claim it's like cheating. But like, I literally, it just fills out vocal parts so much that like it's an invaluable resource to me. If you know what double tracking is, which I assume you do. You're pretty knowledgeable musically. There's a few songs on our albums that are like quadruple tracks. Once again, that's not only because it fills out the sound for me, but because like I can sing, I have like a range, but like my thing for me is that my voice is really high pitched, so I don't have a lot of bass in my voice, so that adds more of a force behind my voice, I guess. Yeah, do it. You can do it. Nothing like Minecraft streamers motivating people. I'm just here placing Skulk in the ocean. That's good. I mean, I can't pick a song for you. I have no idea what you... Like, do you know what your range is, you know? Don't do something too complicated, you know? Start simple. Do something that's not, like, crazy vocally. The reason I always like Nirvana is because, no offense to Kurt Cobain, but Kurt Cobain was not, like, the best singer ever, you know? He was not the best anything, really. That's what made him special. It was showing that you didn't have to be, you know, Eddie Van Halen to be a guitarist, and showing you didn't have to be, like, the best singer in the world to make songs, you know? That's why I like Nirvana. They're like the underdog band. They're the band that just showed you don't have to have, like, you know, the best abilities in the entire world to be big. Big range. No, but I know what you mean by range, like, so you can go low and high. But, like, are you better at singing in a higher pitch? Are you being better at singing, like, in a really low pitch? I'm terrible at low pitch. Somewhere in the middle? Okay. Because I'm more in like high range to medium. I can't really do low very well. If I do, I really have to concentrate and like drink some kind of warm tea or something. Oh, I didn't even do the glass on this one. I'm so stupid. Why do I keep forgetting this? I was like, I'm not going to finish this tonight, and here I am finishing it. I think I've only been streaming for an hour and a half. I don't know, though. Hard to tell when your stream crashes. I went over there to get Skulk, and I ended up getting more Endstone, because I'm an idiot. I'm still gonna have a bunch of Skulk after this. I mean, certain genres of music are just easier, you know? Like, okay, so this is one of the ones that we don't have done. Do we have it done lower? We do, okay. Okay. Where was the exit that I had right there? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Gotta make sure I'm checking that, because if I don't check it, I'm gonna end up having to go around to every single one of these and figure out which one is the one that's not done properly. I mean, like, pick a song that you think you're good at, you know? Like, you know all the lyrics. You don't have to think about them while you're singing. You just know them, you know? Because if you have to think about the lyrics when you're singing, it makes your vocal performance not as good. Problem is, every time I consider doing a cover, I'm unwell for some, and your voice gets weird. Yeah, it's not cool singing when your voice is not at its best. I've done on our first album. There's one song on there that I did when I was sick, and I fucking hate the way it sounds so much. I wish I could go back and redo it. Eventually, we're gonna remaster the first album, and I think I might actually just redo the vocals on that song because I hate the originals. Oh, there we go. Bruh, the skulk is so annoying. You know what, Skulk, you're just getting destroyed out of existence. You have become XP. You know, like, if once again, if you're doing a recording right now or whatever, and you're just gonna just do some practice recordings, you know, do like a demo, and then you have something to go by, like a reference, and then when you do like an actual good take version, that's gonna be the version you put online. Like, my band, and even like my solo stuff I'm working on now, we have all the songs recorded with vocals done in a very crude, you know, just very abrasive, rough way. And then that way I have an idea of how a song is structured. I know what I got to do when I go to actually do a good recording. And then we'll set up mics, go crazy, and do like a really good recording quality version, you know? The ultimate showdown of ultimate history or whatever. Are you serious? That's such a good song to just know. I love it. That's a classic, man. I think most people younger than me don't even remember that song, man. That's like old school internet, bro. That's like my generation internet. Oof. Conquer old. Old. Song is such a jam. That looks pretty good so far, though. I didn't finish this one. Look at this. I just gave up, apparently. What's wrong with me tonight? Something. It's all your fault. You're distracting me. No, I'm joking. Yeah, that's probably not a good one. Okay, this is this one. I know exactly where this is. Like, I didn't even finish the skulk on this part, did I? Did I just place the skulk wrong on this one? Oh, no, I never. Okay. I thought I placed it wrong. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Conk? Time travel Kool-Aid is also an option. You know what's funny? You know what's actually a good, a lot of singers use to warm their vocal cords is either tea or wine. Especially if it's someone that's not usually used to singing and they do a lot of screaming type stuff. I think they usually do, like, it's a good thing to warm your vocal cords with, like, something. I always have tea when I'm singing. Well, I mean, yeah, that too, but the thing is like, you know, if you're... It not only does it make you more comfortable, but, like, obviously, I don't know, it, like, relaxes your vocal cords more, I guess. Singing is such a weird thing when you think about it. So like, I am not going to speak today. I feel like making noises out my mouth. El shitho. The other thing, too, like, if you're doing songs like that, if you're doing a cover, you know, you don't necessarily need to do it exactly the same as the cover or the song you're doing, you know. If you have, like, your own style, like, just do your own twist on it, you know. What about Lovejoy songs? None of them are really... I mean, no offense to Will, but they're not, like, crazy hard to sing. Not for me, anyways. Then again, my range is higher, and Will has more trouble with higher range, and it's a lot easier for him to do lower range stuff. Because he has a deep voice. Bro, really? Do I really not have enough slabs right now? God damn it, every time. My brain is not working. Okay. Yeah, I'd, I don't know, start with one of Wilbur's solo stuff. Like something off of, that. I think you can see that on camera, right? It's like one of my favorite EPs of all time. I honestly, honest to God, love that EP so much. Like, it's like my second favorite. The only thing that I like better than that is Jar of Flies by Alice in Chains, which to me is the perfect EP. There's not a bad song on that entire thing. What's your favorite Wilbur song? That's a good one. That's a good one. He has so much good music. He shits on that that EP, like his original like solo EP, so much, and acts like it's not good. And it's like, bro, like, shut up. It's actually so good. Stop being an asshole. Yeah, try it. I mean, my thing with for me, that I'm trying to think of like suggestions for you. I think how I learned where my vocal range was and the way that I like to sing and how I developed my own style was obviously from other people. Because, I mean, like, you know, people are always like, oh, like, or they'll be like, oh, this song is a ripoff or whatever. I'm like, there's a difference between something being a ripoff and something being a homage or inspired by something else, you know? And, I always said that my voice is like a mix between two of my favorite singers, which is Lane Staley and Lane Staley of Alice in Chains and Sean Morgan of Seether, because I love Sean Morgan of Seether. Such a good singer. He's like a more refined Kurt Cobain voice. MCR is cool. I mean, I'm not a fan, but like I could see that. That was past my point of listening to music, really. At that point, I already had my most of my taste developed, I think, by the time like emo and stuff was a thing. I was more pop punk than emo. I mean, the first show I ever seen was Sum 41, so who are retiring now. That's insane. So weird. I don't like it. Okay, I don't think this worked, but we'll see, I guess. We might have to fix this spawning thing, because they're still not spawning. Either that or something about this farm is broken and I can't fix it. Which would suck, because I like this farm. This farm was extremely useful to me. I think I got everything, right? I didn't miss a single pillar. Let's just go inside and see if they're spawning and kill anything that's in there too. Murder. Some 41, yeah. They announced their retirement like earlier the week. I'm not surprised. I mean, they're not... I know it sounds stupid to some people, but like they're not young anymore, you know? They're like in their 40s, almost going... Well, they're probably in their 50s now, right? I would assume. Yeah, the singer or whatever, Derek, said that he was, I guess they were just getting bored of it, you know? They wanted to do other things outside of just that, you know? So, I guess that's what they're doing. Bro, I keep pressing caps instead of shift, and it's really annoying. I don't know if I like this keyboard I'm using. I feel like I'm definitely missing something inside here. Okay, no, that one's good. This one is also good. This one is also good. Anything we see, we're just going to go through and try and make sure we got everything. Now, they were all spawning down in the bottom corners, so I'm going to go and check that too. Like, there's nothing here, which weirds me out, because shouldn't there be something here? Yeah, there should be. Okay, well... I don't know if this is right, but we're just gonna do this anyways because I don't care. I'm sorry. I figured you would have known. That was like huge news. It was like everywhere. I wasn't really surprised because, I get it. Why you guys no spawn? Like, I don't understand. Riss, explain. Explain. Why this no work? What I doing wrong? Man, I went to see Sum 41 when they were on their... I mean, I guess that's technically their first album. The All Killer No Filler. I seen them at a hotel ballroom that was here. Because they were here for an award show. In Canada called the Juno Awards, because they're Canadian. And, they're the first band I ever seen, and the second band I ever seen was Alice Cooper. I'm trying to think in order, like bands I've seen now. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. They've been around for a good while, you know. It sucks, obviously, you know, for fans, but, like, that's it. Apparently, I think he's selling the rights to his music, too. I mean, a lot of artists do that when they retire. I don't know if I would ever be able to do that. I was watching an interview with him where he was talking about it. Like, he was like, oh, well, you know, when I decided to sell my music, it was like, you know, it was like freedom, you know? It's like I'm not shackled to that music anymore, and I can go and write whatever I want, you know, instead of, you know, that being his only thing in his legacy or whatever. And it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Like, I felt bad for, what's her name? Skylar Grey, because she had to sell all of her music for whatever reason it was. Something legal. Money-wise. I just, like... I mean, I guess if you're, like, you know... If you're, say, like, dying or something and you're gonna leave the rights to your music to somebody or your family or whatever it may be, I mean, that makes sense to me, obviously. But, like, I feel like when you're alive, like, I don't know if I would be able to do that. It's like selling my children. Like, you know, like, I don't know. I mean, sure, I have favorites, but, like... Why is it not working anymore? I hate it. I hate it. Let's turn down the chunks and see if it works if I turn down my chunk load. Just go right down to 5. I don't know what the chunk render distance is on the Realm. Yeah, I don't think I could either, but I mean, you know, if you've been doing it for that many years that they've been doing it, I guess they probably see it differently, you know? Unfortunately. Because they've been doing that for, like, a long freaking time, man. Still nothing. I don't know what to do with this farm. I don't know why it's not working. I thought that would fix it, but I guess not. Let's just do, like, 13 chunks. I know we can see a fair distance on the realm. Maybe like this much. I need to be able to load all the way down to the bottom. See, is the thing. Ching. I did change the height at which they can spawn too, so I don't know if that's going to make a difference. I mean, I got like so much music. I have so much music that I've never ever put out, or like, I mean, even the band, we probably have enough to do like 3 albums worth of music that they're just songs we didn't think fit anywhere. Occasionally it'll come back and we'll rework it into something, you know, but what do, you know? Oh, Luna just told me she's going to be off tomorrow night and Wednesday instead of Thursday. So I guess that means she's going to be here tomorrow night. Possibly. That's exciting. This was like the best farm ever. Like, look how many fish are here from this farm. Seriously, what the hell is going on? I don't understand. I hope it's not what that online thing said, where it was like, the game has unregistered this monument as an ocean monument because there's nothing left or something. It could be the lighting too. Maybe I should get rid of some of the lanterns. I don't know if lighting affects guardians. I mean, otherwise it's just a really weird looking build, which sucks. Reload chunks. Yeah, maybe we'll leave with the chunks loaded low like they are, and we'll come back. That's probably actually a good idea. I need to fly in one direction, though, and not forget which direction I'm flying in. Okay. Because it was working earlier, and then when I think I had shaders on. Because when you have shaders on, you have a lower render distance, right? I think that might have been, once I went back to the fort. See, I never noticed. I haven't been here since I got the new computer, really, so this is really the first time I noticed that it wasn't working properly. Was tonight, which is why I decided to try and fix it. It's basically a bubble spawner at this rate. I'm wondering if I'm gonna have to move that soul sand up again, because it used to be halfway up the tube and not all the way to the bottom because of the render distance issues. Let me just go down here and see if anything spawns. I don't know if you know how Guardian farms work on Bedrock, but like basically all these pillars are spawn areas. So what you want to do is you fill up a spawn area with blocks, and then you leave one without blocks. Okay, I have another way to... But see, you're saying that, but before I started making these pillars, there were still Guardians spawning on a constant basis, and they were only spawning in one corner, which is weird. So I don't think it's deregistered, because otherwise, why would they spawn? They don't spawn outside of these areas, you know? See, I can't see that either, because this is the way it was on my last 1 year world, and it worked fine, so I don't know. This is technically how you're supposed to make this farm. It's not supposed to be a one block thing. It's just that I did it with 1 block pillars, and it seemed to work, so I left it. I'm going to try moving the soul sand up and see if it makes a difference. And we'll fill this rest of this pillar in up to like whatever point it was. I don't know, even know where I had done that. It was pretty close to the surface, so we'll go like up to maybe... They should all be solid water blocks, right? Maybe like here. And now I'm in the farm. Wonderful. Hopefully they don't spawn while I'm in here. It might actually be too high. I might have to change it. We troubleshooting. Of course one of the blocks would fall down. Why wouldn't it? Like, why wouldn't it? Where did it go? God damn it. Wait, did it go into the farm? That's also possible. I'll have to go check, I suppose. It did not. Where the fuck did the one... This game hates me. I might just have to make an all-new farm at this rate. If this doesn't work, like, what it is. Newly updated Conker farm doesn't work. Oh, for the love of God, I put it in. For the love of all that is holy, please. Just no, get back here. Get back here, stupid block. You're mine. Why you gotta be like this? Why you gotta be so complicated? Okay. That is higher up than what I had before, but we'll see. I don't know, man. It's weird. My only other option here that I'm going to think of if this doesn't work before I end stream is I'm going to go in and I'm going to get rid of one of the pillars. Like, not the whole thing, but like a certain area of it. And see if they start spawning. And if they start spawning, then I know they're still spawning here. I think it was like around there the last time, though. It's very annoying. Like, I can go on the realm and show you. Like, it works fine on the realm. So annoying. Although maybe I should reload the chunk now that I fixed that too. Apparently they have 10 times less chance of spawning in the daytime as well. Not far enough yet. Okay. Such a pretty farm. It looks even better now. It looks so beautiful. Too bad it doesn't work. Nothing. Weird. It might be what's going on. Unfortunately. Well, I'm glad I wasted 2 hours of my life doing this. Okay, they were spawning on this pillar, so we'll go inside and we'll go to this pillar and break it and see if we can get them to spawn. Once again, if they start spawning, then realistically it shouldn't be deregistered because why would they spawn, you know? Let's just try it. We'll just get rid of this whole pillar right here. Right up to there like that. You know what, we'll get rid of this one too. We'll do both of these. Okay. Now I will fly away. And come back and see if they spawn. I mean, realistically, they should just spawn while I'm there, though. Trying to think. Think. Might have to do some research after this if it don't work. Once again, it's a farm that was made. It was made with a low chunk distance, so that's why it's kind of weird that I'm just trying to figure out if that's the issue or not. Well, it's not a farm that I absolutely need because it's only for Prismarine and stuff like that. So I'm not really too. If it doesn't work, I can make another one. They're really not hard to make, but I mean, it'd be nice if it would work. So now it's working again after I broke that? What? So, like, if I fix that now, are they still gonna spawn? Confusion ensues. Maybe it just took a little while to register. Okay, so that should be good. Well, you know what? I'm going to exit over here because you guys are going to be annoying. Okay, so if that's the case, then I might have to change the render distance every time I come here, which kind of blows. Just kind of sucks a little bit, not gonna lie. There's only 2 though. There was more definitely, right? Okay, you guys are definitely clogging it up again. I mean, render distance shouldn't make a difference for this farm either, see, because like they have a specific spot where they spawn. I mean, it's not a spawner, but like, you know, it's definitely worse than it was when it was on the realm though. It's not as good. The creeper farm got better since I had more render distance. A lot of the farms actually got better, but this one is the one that's taken the hit from it. Kind of sucks a little bit. See, now they're not spawning. Why would they spawn with that other one pillar being broken? I don't understand. Logic does not compute. Like you're like, let's go, and then it's just like it fails again immediately. Let's go away again and try it again. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't like it. I'm never gonna sell my one fireworks. Won't you come over? Oh, come on. I was like one block off. Give me that. Your future's just begun. And all I know is that we lost. I don't understand. Riss, I don't understand, Riss. I like to think that I know a lot about Minecraft, and this is puzzling me beyond belief. I might have to. Or at least annihilate them underneath. But that doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't understand. Why would that be a thing? Because the whole point is to block every other spawn point that they could possibly spawn. Besides this one, which is not blocked. Right? Forcing them to spawn here instead of anywhere else. That's the idea. I might make a backup and remove them on one of the backups or something off stream. Let me just remove this again. This was the one they were spawning at. My only other option that I could think of is that I might have to move the farm part to another pillar. Like move it to this pillar instead of the one that it's on. But I'm not sure. Running out of fireworks here for this, so I can't really keep leaving and coming back. Underneath seem to work. Not really far enough away yet. Ooh, my elytra's taking a hit too. Okay, that's good. It does look pretty sick, though. I feel like I have this too high, too. I don't know. I don't have any kelp, do I? Kelp. I need kelp. Gotta make it solid water blocks. I need like 17 probably. Something like that. Maybe 20. Let's go see if they're spawning them there first. And then I'm gonna move the block. And if that don't work, then I'm just gonna have to end stream and do some research. They don't seem to be spawning at all in here. This is where they were spawning before. It was in this corner, I remember, because I was like, man, what's going on? So I went inside to see if there was, like, something I was missing. And then they were just, like, all right here in this corner, so... yeah. What do I gotta do? I'm gonna have to remove those blocks, I guess, hey. I don't know, it's frustrating because it's not like it's something that I, you know... Bro. Really, really? To do it the old-fashioned way. Bro. Don't you love it when you're trying to, like, keep something on a block, but you're moving? It's great. I love that. Let's try bringing it down to, like, about, like, right here, maybe. And everything below that will do. The usual shtick. To here. Around here, I think should be fine. Need to make these solid blocks again, though. Okay, that should be good. Ah, damn it, I was trying to get out the side of it. I'm in the farm. Am not guardian. Let me out. Release. Am squirrel. Not guardian. Okay, there we go. Who knows? Why do I always place that wrong? It bothers me to no end. Yes. I just want to get up on top, please. Okay. Push, push. Please work. See, this is just render distance too. Like, I need to do loading chunks, but I'd have to exit out for that, would I not? Come on, game. Pretty much, yeah. What is that under? Isn't there supposed to be like a game tab? Am I wrong? Or is that only while you're in game? Oh, here. Simulation distance. Let's turn down the simulation distance too. 6. See if that makes a difference. See, I don't know, because like I said, I was playing this on a realm before, right? And the realm has like very limited resources to work with. So, and it was obviously built under those conditions. So I don't know if it's something that I need to try to replicate it to a greater distance, really, but I don't know what to do. There don't seem to be anything spawning, which is concerning. Where's my in-stone bricks? I only have one other idea that I'm thinking of. And that is... It's either gonna help or it's gonna make it worse, one or the other. It's okay. I mean, I'm not getting anything out of it right now, so I might as well try whatever I can. I'm gonna have to research something, though. I might try uploading this version of it to the Realm, too, and see if it makes a difference. Perhaps I should leave and come back again. Yeah, that simulation distance is super low. I'm pretty sure the render distance on Realms is 8 chunks. I could be wrong. You know what I mean? So I went from a farm that was built on 8 chunks to a farm that is now on 45 chunk render distance. You know what I mean? Like, that's a huge difference. It basically broke it. It could also be something in the last update that they put out that broke it that I don't know about, because I haven't been to this farm in a while, so... I mean, the only reason I came here, obviously, like I said, was for the RTX thing to see what it looked like. You know what Mojang's like in breaking farms, especially on Bedrock. Couple. So, it's not deregistered. It can't be, because if it was deregistered, they wouldn't spawn. At all. There's something going on here that I can't figure out. It's probably like a sweet spot that I need to get of like the game working in order for this to work properly. That's what I mean. It doesn't make any sense, does it? And the thing is, though, are they going to keep respawning? Because they seem to only spawn when I show up. And then after that, they don't spawn again. Just go up there so you can die. I don't think it... From what I've read online, light levels don't affect them. The only thing that affects them is sunlight levels, so they're 10 times more likely to spawn at night than in the daytime. Unless, once again, unless Mojang changed that since whoever posted whatever that was, you know? Because that could just be old-ass news. Yeah. It's possible, because I know what they're like. Let me, Okay, so the simulation distance is fine. We're fine with that. Let me turn this up to 8, which is where it's supposed to be, I think. Like, I know with creeper farms, if you turn down your chunk distance, they work a lot better, right? Because, like I said, the whole idea is to keep them spawning in one area and not anywhere else. Obviously. See, now there's none spawning, so it was only the ones that spawned when I left and came back. You know what? Maybe I'll just go on the Realm right quick and see if it still works there. We'll go back to the house anyway because I'm done with this for tonight. Wait, it is this way, right? Yeah, okay. I don't even remember where my own house is anymore. It's very annoying. It's very, very annoying. I hate it. Okay. Let me sleep first, just because I know I will forget. Okay. I'm gonna fix the simulation distance before I forget to do that. 12 chunks. Okay. Let's go see. Just a little quick experiment before I end stream. It's gonna be like the longest stream I've ever done. Funky texture pack ideas. Yeah. Like. Okay, so this is the realm. Before I do anything, I'm going to look at what the settings are, because that would actually be helpful. Game settings. Literally doesn't say anything about that, so I don't know. Video. I mean, it's gonna be set for whatever. I don't know what. Hang on, I'll look on my phone right quick. What is realm? Realms. Bedrock. Render distance. Bedrock realms have increased from a 10 chunk render distance to 12 over the last couple days. So they are changing things. Birdwing elytra, bread as a sandwich. I like it. Do it. Okay, let's fly out there. Because this is not the same. This is before I changed a lot of things, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, though. Maybe some of it. Let's head out there real quick and just see. See, like, the render distance on Realms is, like, shit. It sucks. The question is, am I going to be able to find it? Because half the time I get lost on my way there on this because it's so foggy. Oh. Hi, Willow. What are you doing, baby? Say hi. No, don't want to say hi? I should have the camera panned down more so everyone can see her, like, just chilling. Okay, so this is the farm before I changed anything. It can't be like a PC Bedrock thing, right? Like, PC Bedrock is the same as console, right? Like, is there much difference? Okay, does new PC mean we can maybe get cat cam? Yes, it does. I need to get another camera. I'm gonna get like a lower quality one, obviously, so it's not super labor intensive. It won't be on all the time, but, like, you know. Yeah, so this works, see? Whatever the render distance is the problem, I think. Because, like, they should just be constantly spawning, you know? I'll probably get, like, a standard definition one or something, like a shitty webcam. For that might actually be fine. Like, see how many are spawning? Now, where did we have... Okay, so we never had it too high up. We had it about here. The one on the server right now we have right here, right? On the single player. See, I never added any lights to this. That's why I'm saying it can't be a lighting level thing, because the lights haven't changed. The only thing that's changed is the pillars. And the pillars was to fix it because it wasn't working. So even before I changed the pillars to thicker, it wasn't working. So it has something to do with the render and simulation distance. But I don't know what the exact specifications are on Realms. So if I can find out what those settings are exactly and change that every time I come to the farm, unfortunately, because that's very annoying. No! My fills a stick. Okay. Then I can probably make it work. Oh my god, dolphin, are you kidding me? Bro, that is the third dolphin this stream that I've murdered, just so you know. We kill dolphins here. Like, see, it should be like an unbelievable amount of them at all times. Anyway, I'll fly back, because no point in being here. Wait. Before I leave. Let me just stand right here in this little area to see what I can see. Like, what landmarks can I see from here? Some kelp. Anything? We can see the pirate ship, so that's in render distance. And pretty much just beyond that, there's kelp, and then it fades off. So we basically got to match. If I can't find the specifications, I'm just going to have to match it, you know? Sounds stupid, but unfortunately, it's what we have to do. I have started a Java world, but I don't know if I'm going to continue it yet, because I don't want to go back and forth between the two games constantly, because not only is it confusing video-wise and stream-wise, but it's also very confusing for me, because both games play completely fucking different. Like, I'll be on Java, and I'll be trying to place blocks in front of me when there's no blocks, and you can't do that in Java. And then I'll come over to Bedrock, and I'll be, like, trying to place torches in my offhand, and I can't do that. And I'm like, fuck. It's so weird. I hate it. Anyway. I should look this up right quick before I end stream, just to see if we can figure it out. Bed, rock, realms, settings. I mean, it says the max render distance is 12. They changed it from 10 to 12. When did that? That was 2022, so that's a while ago. Bedrock is a render distance of 12 chunks and a simulation distance of 4 chunks. Okay. I'm gonna try this before I end stream because I'm actually super... no, I actually am thinking about doing hardcore. Legitimately. Okay, so simulation distance of 4 chunks. Play. Oh, and, yeah, play. And then we'll change the render distance. So no 1.8 hardcore. I think once we get 1.9, I might start a hardcore once it is whatever. I don't really want to start 2 worlds at once because it's a lot of work going back and forth between the two. But I had thought about it for sure. 12. Okay. So this should be the exact same as Realms. I also need to go up here and get some gunpowder real quick. This is like the longest stream I've ever done. This is like 3 hours long or something. Oh, for the love of God. Why am I terrible at this? And do this, I guess. Okay. Just gotta get people. Get some peeps. Some creeper peeps to spawn. Yeah, I've thought about hardcore, though. I've thought about doing a hardcore world, but I don't really know. I feel like it's going to be less than 5 years like Phil, and it's going to be more like 5 minutes for me because I die so often in my survival worlds that it's just not going to work. But I will try it. I say that, but I feel like if I was playing in hardcore and I knew I was playing hardcore, I'd be a lot more careful with things than I am. Like survival, I know I don't really have a penalty, you know, besides having to go back and get items. Plus, I don't know how freaking routed I would be if, like, my world just, like, suddenly I lost it. I feel like I'd be, you know. Then I can do those videos that everybody else does on YouTube. Like, I spent 500 days in... I spent 500 days in Minecraft Hardcore. Flat world. It's always like 500 days. Like that's like over a year. It's not really that good. The thing about hardcore I find funny is that like I think hardcore is more a hard game mode to play on when like early on, and like the more tools you get and you get elytra and all that stuff, I feel like it's a lot better later on. Like obviously like it'd be pretty hard to kill Phil in this hardcore world right now. Like it would have to be a very, 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 very specific set of circumstances to happen. Because like everyone makes fun of Phil for dying to a baby zombie, but he never really died to a baby zombie. He died because he got ganged up on by literally every mob in the game, and an extremely strong baby zombie. Right? Like it wasn't like he died straight up just by getting killed by the child, but like, you know. Should probably make duration 2s because otherwise we're never gonna have enough for anything. There should be enough to get there and back, right? Okay, so the render distance is turned down low before we go there. That's my plan. I'm not gonna turn it down when we get there. I'm gonna leave it low, and if the farm is good by the time we get there. What was it? Was it the creeper that killed him or the spider? There was a creeper, a spider, a skeleton, a baby zombie. It's such a specific set of circumstances, and he didn't change his armor to the armor he should have. Like, I think that's the worst part about it, is that it could have been avoided, and he didn't. He like got lazy, and I think that's why he hates it more than anything. Yeah, spider. I haven't watched it in a while. I haven't seen it since it happened, probably. Actually, no. I've seen it since then. Have like a little anniversary and go back and look at it every time. Okay. The only thing that's different right now is that the spawn bubbles are down a little bit lower, but that shouldn't make a difference because they should still be able to spawn at any block type. If this doesn't work, I honestly, I don't know what to do to fix this. Like, I don't know what I can do because, like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I don't understand why they just would stop spawning all of a sudden. And they're not spawning. There's a few times that he's almost died. Several times in the one he's on now and the one previous to before that happened. I remember. It's funny, I don't even think I had a Twitch account when I first started watching Phil. I used to just like watch like completely anonymous, not logged in or anything. Or maybe I did, I don't know. It's not the one I'm using now, obviously. I had a different one then. I used to stream from a different account, but I don't even remember what that account is. Yeah, it's not working still. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do more research, I think, because this is not it's not working. Unfortunately, because I really want it to freaking work. It's not even a fact of that I need the farm for anything, really. It's just a fact now that it's bothering me that I can't figure it out. It's like when you forget the name of something and you can't remember what you're trying to reference, and then you just have to know. Oh my god. I don't even know if I'm going to upload the first part of this VOD. I think I just might start from here and upload. It's funny because when you have the render distance down low, the farm seems so far away. But then when you turn up the render distance, it's really not that far. Can't open bag. Grr. Okay. Oh my, oh my, oh my. It's gonna bother me like the whole night now. I'm gonna be thinking about that. I know what I'm like. I'm aware. Let me make sure I got everything else equipped here before I end this nightmare of a stream of trying to figure out this bullshit. The bag champion. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks for watching and hanging out with me. I hope you can hang out either tomorrow or the next night. Luna will be here both those nights probably. So if you want to say, even to drop in and say hi. I'm doing Minecraft again tomorrow, and I'm doing Phasmophobia the next day. I might change that. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it's all good if you can, you know. Just keeping you in the loop. Anyways, bye-bye!